Hello and welcome to Quiz Class. My name's Ellis and I'll be your host for today's general knowledge quiz. There are 100 questions in this quiz and we'd love you to let us know at the end of the video how many points you scored. Could you be a champion, master, enthusiast apprentice or a quiz explorer? Whatever you score today, please do let us know how you rank in the comments at the end of the video. So without further ado, let's get started with question 1. Good luck. The Voynich manuscript, an undeciphered codex, is written in a script most scholars believe to be cuneiform, an unknown language, or Linear A. The answer is an unknown language. Question 2. The Stern-Gerlach experiment of 1922 first demonstrated the quantum property of electron spin, entanglement, or quantum tunneling. So as you can see, for each question you get 3 multiple choices. Can you identify the correct answer? For question 2, that correct answer is electron spin. 3. The Danakil Depression, one of Earth's hottest and lowest places, is located in Iran, Yemen, or Ethiopia. The correct answer is Ethiopia. Question 4. Who composed 433, a silent piece divided into 3 movements? Philip Glass, Steve Reich, or John Cage? The answer is John Cage. Question 5. The ancient city of Çatalhöyük, one of the earliest urban settlements, is located in modern-day Syria, Iran, or Turkey? The correct answer is Turkey. 6. Who proposed the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics? Erwin Schrödinger, Hugh Everett III, or Richard Feynman? The correct answer is Hugh Everett III. The capital of Nauru, the world's smallest republic, is Yaran District, Meneng, or Bo? Yaran District, Meneng, or Bo? The capital of Nauru is Yaran District. Question 8. The experimental novel Hopscotch, which can be read in multiple orders, was written by Jorge Luis Borges, Julio Cortázar, or Mario Vargas Llosa? My apologies if there's any slight mispronunciations in these names. The correct answer for question 8 is Julio Cortázar. 9. The Kola Superdeep Borehole, the deepest human-made hole, is in Australia, Canada, or Russia? It's 12,262 meters deep, and it can be found in Russia. The Bessemer process revolutionizing steel production was patented in 1901, 1856, or 1923? The Bessemer process was patented in 1856. The Fluxus movement, blending art and anti-art, was co-founded by Marina Abramovich, Marcel Duchamp, or Georges Massionas? The answer is Georges Massionas. 12. The longest tennis match in history, 11 hours and 5 minutes, was between Federer and Roddick, Nadal and Djokovic, or Isner and Mahut? The correct answer is Isner and Mahut. The city of Carthage was founded by settlers from which ancient culture? Assyrian, Egyptian, or Phoenician? Assyrian, Egyptian, or Phoenician? The answer is Phoenician. Who first demonstrated the wave nature of electrons in the Davison-Germer experiment? Clinton Davison and Lester Germer, Niels Bohr, or Paul Dirac? The correct answer is Clinton Davison and Lester Germer. The disputed territory of Western Sahara claims its capital as Leun, Tindouf, or El Ain. The correct answer is El Ain. Which Brazilian author wrote the existential masterpiece The Hour of the Star? Jorge Amado, Clarice Lispector, or Machado de Assis? The Hour of the Star was written by Clarice Lispector. The first programmable computer, Z3, was built in 1941 by whom? Konrad Zuse, Howard Aiken, or Alan Turing? The first programmable computer was built by Konrad Zuse. Hope you're keeping up so far. Here's question 18. Georges Ligetti's avant-garde work Atmospheres was famously used in Solaris, Blade Runner, or 2001 A Space Odyssey? The answer is 2001 A Space Odyssey. The longest unbeaten streak in international football belongs to Italy between 2018 and 21, Argentina between 1991 and 93, or Brazil between 1993 and 96. The correct answer is Italy. Question 20. The Antikythera mechanism, an ancient Greek analog computer, was used to navigate ships, predict astronomical positions, or encode messages. The answer is predict astronomical positions. Question 21. The Nabatean kingdom built Petra as a capital, but spoke a language derived from Aramaic, Hebrew, or Phoenician? The answer is Aramaic. 22. Who is the only composer to win 2 Pulitzer Prizes for music? Aaron Copland, Leonard Bernstein, or Samuel Barber? The answer is Samuel Barber. The Socotra archipelago, known for its alien-like flora, belongs to Yemen, Somalia, or Djibouti? The answer is Yemen. The Minoan civilization declined due to economic collapse, volcanic eruption, or invasion by Mycenaeans. And the answer is volcanic eruption. Question 25. The capital of Eswatini, formerly Swaziland, is Hlatikulu, Manzini, or Mbabane and Lobamba? The answer is Mbabane and Lobamba. 26. The oldest Olympian to win gold was 72 years old and competed in which sport? Equestrian, shooting, or archery? The correct answer is shooting. Question 27. Naguib Mahfouz, Nobel laureate, wrote his masterpiece, the Cairo Trilogy, in Arabic, Persian, or Turkish? The correct answer is Arabic. The ancient city of Mohenjo-Daro was part of which civilization? Egyptian, Indus Valley, or Chinese? The ancient city of Mohenjo-daro was part of Indus Valley. 29. Which physicist's experiment introduced the concept of a cat, both alive and dead, until observed? Werner Heisenberg, Max Planck, or Erwin Schrödinger? The answer is Erwin Schrödinger. Very well done if you got that one. We're moving on now to question 30. Which Polish author won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 2018 for Flights? Czesław Miłosz, Wisława Szymborska, or Olga Tokarczuk? Again, my apologies for any mispronunciation on those names. Your bottom option there, Olga, is the correct answer. The Atacama Desert is the driest non-polar desert and is located primarily in Argentina, Chile, or Bolivia. The answer is Chile. 32. The invention of the transistor in 1947 revolutionized electronics. Who was not one of its inventors? Claude Shannon, Walter Brattain, or William Shockley? The answer is Shannon. Question 33. Which composer pioneered the 12-tone technique? Bela Bartok, Arnold Schoenberg, or Sergei Prokofiev? The answer is Arnold Schoenberg. 34. Who is the only athlete to win Olympic gold medals in both speed skating and cycling? Clara Hughes, Lauren Williams, or Clara Hughes? Who is the only athlete to win Olympic gold medals in both speed skating and cycling? The answer is Clara Hughes. The Olmec Colossal heads are primarily carved from which stone? The Olmec Colossal heads are primarily carved from which stone? Basalt, granite, or marble? The answer is basalt. 36. Which Nigerian author wrote the acclaimed novel Half of a Yellow Sun? Ben Okri, Wole Soyinka, or Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie? Half of a Yellow Sun was written by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. 37. The Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat, is found in Chile, Bolivia, or Peru? The answer is Bolivia. The printing press was invented by Johannes Gutenberg, Johannes Kepler, or Isaac Newton? And the answer is Johannes Gutenberg. Question 39. Who first proposed the uncertainty principle in quantum mechanics? Wolfgang Pauli, Paul Dirac, or Werner Heisenberg? The correct answer is Werner Heisenberg. 40. Which Japanese author wrote the novel The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle? Yukio Mishima, Haruki Murakami, or Kenzaburo Oe? We've got a particularly tough quiz here today, so very well done if you're getting many of these right. The answer is Haruki Murakami, but quite frankly, well done if you've got one right. The Tibetan Plateau is often called the Empty Quarter, the Roof of the World, or the Land of the Midnight Sun. The correct answer is the Roof of the World. 42. The first successful mRNA vaccine was developed to combat which disease? Ebola, influenza, or COVID-19? The answer is COVID-19. Which composer wrote the opera Bluebeard's Castle? Bela Bartok, Zoltan Kodaly, or Leos Janáček? The answer is Bela Bartok. The mysterious Etruscan civilization was primarily located in what is now Sicily, Greece, or central Italy. Quite a tongue twister there. Sicily, Greece, or central Italy. The answer is central Italy. The double-slit experiment is famous for demonstrating quantum entanglement, wave-particle duality, or quantum decoherence. That would also be a tongue twister, but not one I'm going to attempt. The correct answer to question 45 is wave-particle duality. 46. Which South African writer won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1991? Nelson Mandela, Nadine Gordimer, or J.M. Coetzee? The answer is Nadine Gordimer. 47. The lowest point on Earth's land surface is Dead Sea Shore, Caspian Depression, or Laguna del Carbone? The answer is Dead Sea Shore. Which ancient civilization is credited with creating the first known legal code, the Code of Ur-Nammu? Sumerian, Assyrian, or Babylonian? The answer is Sumerian. 49. Which country has the longest coastline in the world? USA, Canada, or Russia? Which country has the longest coastline in the world? That's a question I can get behind. The answer is Canada. Question 50 now, the halfway point. What is the largest moon of Saturn called? Titan, Ganymede, or Europa? The largest moon of Saturn is called Titan. What is the primary language spoken in Brazil? French, Portuguese, or Spanish? The answer is Portuguese. The famous mathematician Euclid is known for his work in which field? Calculus, algebra, or geometry? The famous mathematician Euclid is known for his work in the field of geometry. What is the only national capital city located directly on the equator? Nairobi, Quito, or Singapore? The answer is Quito. The painting Las Meninas is a complex work by which Spanish master? Diego Velázquez, Salvador Dali, or El Greco? The answer is Diego Velázquez. Which country has the world's northernmost permanently inhabited settlement? Greenland, Norway, or Canada? And the answer is Canada. 56. The Great Barrier Reef is threatened by which specific phenomenon causing coral bleeding? Overfishing, rising sea temperatures, or ocean acidification? The answer is rising sea temperatures. The Taj Mahal's white marble was quarried primarily from which region? Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, or Uttar Pradesh? The answer is Rajasthan. Question 58. The Nobel Prize in Physics was first awarded in what year? 1910, 1905, or 1901? The Nobel Prize in Physics was first awarded in the year 1901. Which planet in our solar system has the shortest day but fastest rotation? Jupiter, Neptune, or Saturn? Which planet has the shortest day and therefore has the fastest rotation? The answer is Jupiter. 60. Who is known for establishing the law of conservation of mass in chemistry? John Dalton, Antoine Lavoisier, or Robert Boyle? The answer is Antoine Lavoisier. Question 61. What is the smallest independent state in Africa by land area? Comoros, São Tomé, or Seychelles? The correct answer is Seychelles. 62. Who first proposed the inheritance of acquired characteristics theory in biology? Alfred Russel Wallace, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck, or Gregor Mendel? The correct answer is Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. 63. The currency kuna was used in which European country until 2023? Croatia, Latvia, or Slovakia? The answer is Croatia. The physicist Paul Dirac predicted the existence of which fundamental particle? Muon, neutrino, or positron? Muon, neutrino, or positron? The answer is positron. 65. The Battle of Cannae was a major victory for which Carthaginian general? Mago, Hannibal, or Hamilcar? In 216 BCE, the answer is Hannibal. Which organ in the human body produces the hormone erythropoietin? Spleen, liver, or kidney? Erythropoietin. I think that's a better second attempt. The answer is kidney. Well done if you got that one right, despite my mispronunciation. Which scientist discovered the principle of electromagnetic induction? Was it Michael Faraday, André-Marie Ampère, or James Clerk Maxwell? The principle of electromagnetic induction was discovered by scientist Michael Faraday. The Inca citadel of Machu Picchu is located in which mountain range? Alps, Andes, or Rockies? The Inca capital. And the answer is Andes. Question 69. What is the official language of Suriname? Dutch, English, or Spanish? The answer is Dutch. Question 70. The mathematician Euclid's most famous work is known as The Principles, the Republic, or The Elements. We're in this quiz together, you're doing really well. We've done 70 of the questions so far, 30 to go. The correct answer for question 70 is The Elements. On to question 71. The island of Socotra, known for its unique flora, is a territory of which country? Yemen, Djibouti, or Somalia? A real picturesque image there to go along with this question. The answer to which is Yemen. 72. The theory of general relativity was experimentally confirmed in 1919 by observing the bending of starlight during a lunar eclipse, a solar eclipse, or a comet's passage. The answer we're looking for is a solar eclipse. Which ancient Mesopotamian city is believed to have been the world's largest city around 2250 BCE? Lagash, Akkad, or Babylon? The answer is Lagash. 74. Which element is the only metal that is liquid at room temperature and has no stable isotopes? Cesium, mercury, or francium? The answer is francium. The city of Timbuktu was a centre of Islamic learning in which medieval West African empire? Mali, Benin, or Ghana? The city of Timbuktu was a centre of Islamic learning in Mali. Question 76. The painting The Garden of Earthly Delights is notable for its triptych structure and was created by Jan van Eyck, Albrecht Dürer, or Hieronymus Bosch? The answer is Hieronymus Bosch. Which country is home to the world's highest permanently inhabited settlement? La Rinconada, Chile, Peru, or Ecuador? Which of those countries is home to the world's highest permanently inhabited settlement? The answer is Peru. Question 78. The Manhattan Project produced the first nuclear explosion at which test site? Trinity Site, Oak Ridge, or Hanford Site? The answer is Trinity Site. The Great Barrier Reef is composed primarily of what type of organism? Algae, mollusks, or coral polyps? The Great Barrier Reef is composed primarily of what type of organism? The answer is coral polyps. The ruins of the ancient city of Carthage are located in which modern country? Algeria, Tunisia, or Morocco? The answer is Tunisia. Who first proposed the central dogma of molecular biology? Francis Crick, Rosalind Franklin, or James Watson? The central dogma of molecular biology was first proposed by Francis Crick. The currency lari is used in which country? Armenia, Georgia, or Latvia? The answer is Georgia. The physicist who first postulated the neutrino to explain beta decay was Wolfgang Pauli, Green Iguana, or Gila Monster? The answer is Wolfgang Pauli. The Battle of Lepanto was a naval engagement between the Holy League and which empire? Venetian Republic, Spanish Empire, or the Ottoman Empire? It was between the Holy League and the Ottoman Empire. Question 85. Which human organ produces the enzyme renin, crucial for blood pressure regulation? Kidney, spleen, or pancreas? The answer is the kidney. What is the official language of the Central African Republic? Portuguese, English, or French? The official language of the Central African Republic is French. Question 87. The mathematician who first rigorously proved the fundamental theorem of algebra was Augustin Louis Cauchy, Leonard Euler, or Carl Friedrich Gauss? The correct answer is Carl Friedrich Gauss. The island of Bouvet, one of the most remote islands on Earth, is a territory of which country? United Kingdom, Norway, or France? The island of Bouvet, one of the most remote islands on Earth, is a territory of which country? The correct answer is Norway. 89. The first experimental confirmation of gravitational waves was announced in what year? 2012, 2015, or 2016? The answer is 2016. 90. Which ancient civilization developed the first known legal code predating Hammurabi's code? Assyrian, Babylonian, or Ur-Nammu's Sumerian code? The correct answer is Ur-Nammu's Sumerian code. Let's try and get 10 out of 10 for this last run of questions. The capital city of Bhutan, Thimphu, is located in which mountain range? Andes, Himalayas, or Alps? The correct answer is Himalayas. Question 92. The world's highest permanently inhabited village, La Riconada, is located in which country? Bolivia, Chile, or Peru? Now, we've had a similar question today about this village. Can you remember? The answer we're looking for is Peru. Well done if you got that right. Here's question 93. The Trinity nuclear test was conducted in which US state? Nevada, New Mexico, or Texas? And the answer is New Mexico. Who is credited with founding modern chemistry and establishing the law of conservation of mass? Dmitri Mendeleev, Robert Boyle, or Antoine Lavoisier? The answer is Antoine Lavoisier. The ruins of Persepolis are located in which modern country? Iran, Turkey, or Iraq? The ruins of Persepolis are located in the modern country of Iran. 96. Who formulated the central dogma of molecular biology? Rosalind Franklin, James Watson, or Francis Crick? The answer is Francis Crick. The currency lari is used in which country? Azerbaijan, Armenia, or Georgia? The currency lari is used in Georgia. Who postulated the neutrino to explain beta decay? Paul Dirac, Enrico Fermi, or Wolfgang Pauli? The answer is Wolfgang Pauli. What is the official language of the Central African Republic? English, Portuguese, or French? The official language of the Central African Republic is French. And here is question 100 to finish our quiz. Who rigorously proved the fundamental theorem of algebra? Was that Leonhard Euler, Carl Friedrich Gauss, or Augustin Louis Cauchy? The correct answer is Carl Friedrich Gauss. And we always finish at quiz class with a bonus question. Buvette Island, one of the most remote islands on Earth, is a territory of which country? Let us know the answer to that one in the comments, and while you're there, let us know how many points you scored out of 100, because that is the end of our quiz. Are you a champion, master, enthusiast, apprentice, or an explorer? However you got on, we'd love to know. That was a particularly hard quiz today, so very well done, however you scored. Thanks for playing this quiz. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified on all of our upcoming videos. In the meantime though, there are plenty of quizzes already uploaded that you can try right now, so why not dive straight into another one? My name's Ellis and I've been your host today. Thanks again for joining us at Quiz Class. We'll see you next time.